a beer review, and as this review I think is going to come out on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas. So today we have a beer from Brew York. It's a Canada barrel-aged nightmare of Brew York, a barrel-aged gingerbread imperial milk stout, described as ginger, vanilla, creamy, cinnamon, luxurious. 330ml can, 9.8% ABV. Our 2022 release of Nightmare Brew York has been aged in highland whiskey barrels for 12 months. Rich gingerbread and heaps of creamy vanilla combined with just a hint of cinnamon spice for guaranteed winter warmer. Be sure to check out this year's other seasonal brews: Fairy Tale of Brew York, Nightmare of Brew York, and Dreams of Brew York. So yeah, every year a series of Christmas beers Brew York release. You know, the OG, which is Fairy Tale of Brew York, which is 4.8, 4.7, 4.8% milk stout. Then the following year gets amped up and turned into a Imperial Stout with the same sort of flavour, because they do I'm explaining this, they basically do different sort of like Christmassy flavours each year. So for each of the 4 individual things, the sour sort of is its own thing. That's just sort of obviously cranberries and other various Christmassy fruits. But like the standard stout then gets amped up the next year to become an Imperial Stout. So say this year they did, God, I fucking had it today and I can't remember what was in it. Well, say last year it was like Stollen. So this year's Imperial Stout was Stollen, the Nightmare Brew York. So last year's Imperial Stout was the gingerbread one, which I actually had just before this. So basically, yeah, it's my 5th beer I've had today. So apologies if I'm a bit off it, because I had the today I have the Fairy Tale, which I can't remember what the bloody flavour was. I want to say stroopwafel, but it was something. It was something. And I had the sour. I had last year's last year's Imperial one, which is this one now barrel aged, because I had a can left over and I'd already drank this year's Imperial one on a Brew York sort of live stream a few months ago, back in November, so a bit early really. And I also might have had my beer out my advent calendar as well, which was a Siren Liquid Mistress, but irrelevant. I'm perfectly in a good state of mind to do this, and it's more amusing, isn't it, if I'm a little bit drunk when I film a beer review. So yeah, let's get this cracked. I'm sure it's going to be amazing, because the standard version was phenomenal last year, and I even, like, with the adjuncts faded a little bit, this year it still tasted pretty damn good. So I'm sure it's going to be amazing, and barrel aged in whiskey barrels. I love whiskey as well, so yeah, should be pretty good. Whole can in the glass, look at that. It's only 330 to be fair, so it should be difficult, but yeah, look at that. Nice brown head, black as anything beer. Let's go in for the smell. Yes, get a lot of the whiskey. A lot of the whiskey. Bit of oakiness, tannins. I'm not getting a huge amount of the ginger, really. The barrel is dominating the aroma. It really is just the barrel on the aroma, just whiskey. Not a bad thing, like, because I like whiskey, but yeah, let's go in. Again, on the flavour, the whiskey barrel's absolutely dominating. But the ginger does start to come through on the finish. It's there. Yeah, no, it really does start to come through. Sort of on the back end. Initially, you hit with the barrel. Literally, the barrel of the shotgun you hit with like loads of like whiskey up front, but then just as it sort of slithers down your tongue, you get the ginger. A little bit dark chocolate as well. Hint of vanilla perhaps. But yeah, it's mostly just sort of whiskiness, sort of oaky notes, and yeah, just pure barrel. It's absolutely gorgeous, to be honest. I mean, I like my barrel aged beers to, particularly the whiskey barrel aged beers, because I do like a whiskey to have a lot of the barrel characteristics, and this definitely delivers on that. And I think Brew York's barrel aging program is top notch. Like, they don't, in my opinion, get enough credit for it. It's as good as anyone in the country for me. Their barrel aged beers. Like, I know, I'll say what you want about Brew York, or they just pump a bit of lactose and whatever, but their barrel aged Imperial Stouts are top notch. And this is another top notch beer. Lovely silky mouthfeel. Super velvety without being massively thick, but certainly not thin. It's gorgeous, beautiful beer. And I mean, I don't know how many, if there's any of these still. Again, it's another one of those. I reviewed it. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get hold of one. So I can recommend it all I want, but like, I don't know if you can get one, because their barrel aged beers sell out pretty quickly. And to be fair, they release them in November, the Christmas beers. So you know, there's probably not any, if many, if any, around left. So, but I still recommend it if you can get hold of one. You know, there might be like, you know, like a craft beer bar might have like I'm sure like Brew York, you know, they might have a keg of it somewhere or something at their tap room over the festive period. I mean, I say that if this beer review's going out on Christmas Day, so might have already got it if they do, but definitely try and get hold of it if you can. It's brilliant. As is all their barrel aged beers. So any Brew York barrel aged beers, get hold of it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas, and drop us your thoughts below. Give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, hopefully see you on the next one. Cheers.